Kevin Love. Kevin, congratulations on this record and really your season. And I looked a little emotional. I saw your post-game interview as you said hi to your family. And just tell me what this whole season has meant to you as it continues on and these double-doubles just keep piling up.
Well, it would mean a lot more if we had a few more W's in the win column. But, other than that, I just, one of the biggest things that I was told before the season that what makes a good pro is being consistent. So for me, I just go out there every night and play hard and let the game take care of itself. But this season has meant a lot to me as far as improving my game, having an opportunity to improve my game from the coaching staff and the front office. So I just want to keep this thing going as much as I possibly can. And obviously, like I said, the wins come first. Obviously, with this streak, I was hoping that it would accumulate a few more wins here and there, but it hasn't. But we're going to keep grinding as much as we can, the Timberwolves, to get as many wins the rest of the season as we can.
Well, Kevin, this is Kenny. That's an extraordinary feat. So first, congratulations.
Thank you.
The one question I have to ask you is that because there's two folds of thinking about this. It's like, this is extraordinary. And then you have the pessimists that say, well, yeah, but their team's not winning. How do you put the effort that you're doing now into the rest of the season and next year into translating into more wins like the Moses Malones and the Wilt Chamberlains were able to do before you?
Well, I think you just have to look at the bright spots, the light at the end of the tunnel. For us, we're very, very young. And with that, we're only going to grow, more mature. We're only going to get better. Guys are going to add things into their game throughout the summer. And also, we have a lot of cap space, too, that we'll be able to use and acquire new guys, whether it's, via trade or in a, sign and trade, or whether we just sign them off of free agency. And we have to obviously draft well come June. So we have a lot of things on our side that'll work for us. But, that's why I make my decisions, across the lines on the court. That's up to the front office to, do all those things very well. But I think we will.
Well, then when they asked me if I would have did it, I just said, well, the other guy's not doing that part. But that would just be me.
No, I can't throw him under the bridge.
That would just be me. But go ahead, Greg.
He was asking like a pessimistic question, wasn't coming from himself. So, come on now. I know where you're going with that, Kenny.
I'm just checking, man. No, I'm just checking because I think overall, there is, when you play on teams that a lot of times don't do well, there are certain things that you're able to do. But the method of you've done it is extraordinary. I will give you that. There's no taking that away from you because I don't care how well people say, well, the score doesn't matter at certain games and you could get rebounds. But to do it as often as you did and to break an NBA record, there is no pessimism in my voice for that. So I'll just let you know that.
All right.
Hey, Kevin. Congratulations, Greg Anthony, on the record as well. And as Kenny said, listen, the fact that you're able to have that consistency speaks volumes about you, the person, as much as the basketball player. But I want to know, you talk about like the team improving and having the focus and the fight to compete to win games. You're also a leader on that team. So how do you take it upon yourself to make sure that everybody else is bringing the kind of effort and not like towards the end of the season, especially knowing you're not going to be in the postseason, mailing it in? What are you going to be able to do over the next 20 or so games to make sure your team continues to improve as you think about the future?
Oh, well, first of all, yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm a leader yet. I think a leader is a guy every day in practice, whereas an off day coming in and getting a workout in.
So you don't do that?
No, I'm telling you this. Is a guy that brings it every single day in practice, every single day in the game. And I think I'm right there. But like Kevin I said,
Love,
we have a lot of guys.
Hold on. Kevin Love, you are a leader on that team. And you are a leader.
Absolutely.
You are a leader. You gotta be. You gotta want that responsibility. You couldn't do what you've done and not be a leader. You couldn't have 52 consecutive double-doubles and not be a leader on the team. So you got to accept that responsibility.
I accept that responsibility the whole way. I'm saying that I'm still getting there to be a leader. I'm still getting there.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Hey, Kevin, this is Vince again. I want to ask you about what has been the journey to get to this point. Not to get too philosophical, but coming from a basketball family, and I think any time that you hit milestones in your career, it's a time to do some reflection as well. Have you had a chance to do that or look back at kind of the journey you know, as a youngster learning to play this game and the player you've developed into now?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I have to give a lot of the credit to my father, Stan Love, who played in the NBA, had been around NBA greats like, you know, George Gervin, Wes Unseld, Jerry West, and a few more of the best that had ever played. And like I mentioned, he put the ball in my hands. He gave me the superstar videos. He gave me the, you know, the Boston outlet drill videos, the 50 free throw videos, Pete Newell big man camp videos, and you know, just kind of all the way up through. He put the ball in my hands and, you know, kind of paved the groundwork for what was to come. So I have to give, you know, the majority of the credit to him, but also there's been a lot of people who have influenced my game along the way, and you know, still here with the Timberwolves now that will continue to influence my game. So I got to pay a lot of respect to, you know, not only those who came before me, but those who you know, showed me the way as well.
You know, there's two things also. Most of the guys who are great rebounders over the history of the NBA weren't great scorers all the time. You know, you think about guys, that was their one niche. You know, how is rebounding for Kevin Love, who's maybe not the best athlete in the league, who's not jumping over cars like Blake Griffin, how are you able to lead the league in rebound so easily? What is that mindset all about?
Just assuming everything's a miss. You know, going back to, you know, those who have done it before me. Bill Russell, just to get to your point, not being the most athletic guy in the world, tallest guy, lengthiest guy, he said that 80% of rebounds were below the rim. So for me, that's the mindset I have, is that if I can get to a guy's body, I can box him out, I can hit him first, and more often than not, I'm going to come up with the ball, no matter how the ball bounces. So I just take that mindset, like I said, that everything's going to be a miss, and have the tenacity to go after every single ball, because on a team's best night, they're going to shoot, you know, 50%, maybe on the best night, 50, 60, 55, 60%. But that's still a lot of misses out there for both teams. So, you know, like I said, going after every single one is the mindset you have to have.
Well, Kevin, on a 16-50 team now, you've brought it every night. Every night you've come there and you've done work. And that work has resulted in 52 consecutive double-doubles and a place in NBA history. And we congratulate you once again for that. And thank you for stopping by, and continued success.